Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Mad Trippin'. Today we're going to get a construction update on the new Mattel theme park being built here in Glendale, Arizona, right across the street from the Cardinal Stadium. It is Monday, Memorial Day, May 29th, 2023. It is 5 o'clock p.m. and 98 degrees. Are you ready? Let's start tripping. There is a lot of construction going on down here. You can see I'm on one of the, well, let's start right there. You can see that the Cardinal Stadium's right there. We are on the south side of that road right there, which was, I think, Cardinal Way and 93rd Avenue. And it's called the Sportsman's Park. A lot to do down there. We're going to have to come back another day this week or next week and check all that out and give you a brief tour of what's going on down there. I'm just outside one of the extra parking lots that they have over here. And right across the street is the new Mattel theme park that's being built here in Glendale, Arizona. You can see that there is a lot going on. I don't know which part is which. I don't know if this is part of it. It all seems to be part of the same gated construction area right there. You can see the yellow and the blue, which goes with that roller coaster there, and then the roller coaster top piece on the top of that building right there. That looks like that's going to be the queue where you walk in, and that's all going to be connected. So they do have that roller coaster part up there. I'm guessing since that's the same color, that's going to be part of it. That looks like a hotel, but I can't say for sure that that's what that is. That could be a ride building for all I know. There is underground construction going on right there. I'll take you across the street and we'll take a look at it. Look at that big pile of dirt where they dug out all that dirt. And there's some construction going on right here, which I do believe is all part of the new Mattel theme park here. There is a big hotel. I'm guessing that's what that is right there, across from all this construction stuff that's going on. So there are plenty of hotels in this area. If you want to come out, you can see those great buildings out there. That looks like apartments that are being built. There is a lot of construction going on in this area. You can see those buildings right there being built. The Mattel theme park that's being built there. And then as I was coming down the way over here, looks like there's another set of apartments being built down the road over there. Let's go across the street and take a little closer look at the construction. Now, I only heard about this maybe 6 months ago that they were building this out here. That's how far behind I am. I don't know when the opening date is set, so when I get home, I will check all that out. But you can see they have some beautiful construction. Look at this. Look at these buildings. I love when they're putting up new buildings. Look at all that concrete that they poured and brick building there. You can see there's some underground work going on there. And through there, look at the pillars going up for stability, I'm guessing. Structure stability. Future resort sales office only, it says on the sign right there. I don't know what, I'm guessing this is going to be a ride area right here. Underground maybe. Let's see. I'm going to have to, if I just going by memory, Mattel is Hot Wheels. Is that correct? Barbie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's take a look over the fence. You can clearly see that blue and yellow roller coaster tracks going up, and the roller coaster track is on the top of that building right there. So I'm going to guess that that building is part of the ride and maybe even part of the queue area. I see a lot of steps and stairs going up on the inside there, if you can see it. Let's get a little closer look. I love that color, that blue and that yellow. And then the roller coaster is going to continue on top of there, or maybe that's where it starts, and then maybe it turns into a dark ride and then comes back out into a roller coaster. I don't know the design yet. I'm guessing. Your guess is as good as mine. So that looks like that would be one ride area. This right here would be another ride area. And then this might be the queue or indoor part of the ride, maybe for another area. I don't know. See, what's confusing me is these towers right here. Usually when I see those towers, I've seen them on a couple construction sites out here. Matter of fact, there's two that look exactly the same, so I'm wondering if it's the same company that's building them. But in those other two construction sites, those are usually meant to be for elevators. They do the elevator towers first. Maybe that's what that is. Or it could be part of the ride queue or restaurants and shops and stuff like that. We just don't know yet. We haven't got the layout. I am definitely going to go home, check it out on the internet, and go to their website and see what their plans are for this area, how many roller coasters and stuff like that. So stay tuned to the end of the video here, and I will go over that with you. This is a big size piece of land right here. I don't think it's as big as Disneyland, but I could be wrong. What's nice is that hotel is right there, so you can stay at a hotel and come right over to the theme park. And if you want to do some shopping and stuff like that, you can go over to the right past the Cardinal Stadium. There is the Westgate Shopping Center with an AMC movie theater and plenty of shops and restaurants. And hotels are actually over there. The Hampton Inn is over there. The Sheraton is over there. And I do believe the Hilton is over there. So we're going to come back hopefully this week. If not, by next week, we'll do a full tour of that area over there, so you can see what type of shopping and hotels and restaurants that they have. But this is the exciting part right here. We are seeing the beginning stages of Arizona's real first theme park opening up. We have other areas like, little golf and stuff, which is now castles and coasters. There is a Dave & Buster's over here by this Westgate. I've never been in there to a Dave & Buster's, so I'm going to have to check that out. Most of those restaurants that are over there, I've never been in, so we'll have to check those out and give them a review for a first timer. But this is very cool. This is our first actual theme park here in Arizona, I believe. There might be something up north, but I don't know if it's really themed towards anything like Disneyland or Universal Studios or Knott's Berry Farm, stuff like that. This is going to be the Mattel theme park area. My only concern with this is it doesn't look like it has much room to expand unless there's more land out towards that area behind it right there, because you can see those apartments over there that they're building, and those are definitely being built over there. They're closed off. Maybe there's one section that's open, I don't know for sure, but as I drove down that area, at least most of the sections on this side were closed off, so I couldn't get in. They are under construction. So if this theme park ever decides to expand, I don't know how far out they could expand to or how big this park is going to be. For those of you who have been to Universal Studios and have been to the new Super Nintendo World, this kind of looks like maybe stop right here and then all that would be part of the Super Nintendo World. So I'm guessing you can get a lot in here. But I'd like to see the area be able to expand, and you're not going to be able to do it with those apartments being put up over there. So I'm hoping there's more land out that way where they'll be able to expand in the next 10 to 20 years and add new rides and entertainment areas for us. But that is your construction update for May 29th. As a kid, I'd love to play on that big pile of dirt right there with my G.I. Joes, no doubt. We'll come back out here. I'm hoping to come out here maybe once a week to check on the construction details. I did find a nice place to park where I could do this vlog, which is hard to find right here unless you plan on doing a lot of walking, and it is starting to get hot out. So walking around isn't going to be too much of an option here pretty soon. There are some shaded areas in there where I went and bought my hat today. There are some shaded walkways there as you do your shopping. So hopefully next week or this week, sometime this week, I can get out here and check all this out. And unless I'm looking at the map of the area, I can't really tell what's going to be what. Now that roller coaster, that would be my guess would be Hot Wheels. I don't know, the colors seem to throw me in that direction. We'll walk down here a little ways before we end this video. It's Memorial Day, so I'm guessing there's not too many people out here working. So this is a picture of the resort that's going to be here. It looks like it might be a water park, maybe. I see the resort with the pool. Looks like a beach pool almost, with white sand there. If you can see that without the sun coming through and pushing it all out. No, we're already walking that way. Let's go ahead and go take a look at the roller coaster part here. This is all construction material. It's a beautiful walk down through here. That'd be kind of nice if it becomes a real nice theme park. Might be worth it getting a little apartment right there. South, I believe that's South, yeah, South Mountain out towards the back there. So for those of you who are wondering, we're pretty much on the 101 and Glendale Avenue is how you get here. But that would be my guess, is that roller coaster, and that's part of maybe a dark ride, and then turns back into a roller coaster on the outside, which would be kind of cool. Do we have that anywhere? Where the roller coaster is indoor and outdoor? I mean, an actual roller coaster. I know there are dark rides at Disneyland that, you come outside on for a little bit and then maybe go inside. This looks like an actual roller coaster track, which if they threw up some loops and stuff like that, and then you went into a dark ride, then came back out and did loops and stuff like that, that would be pretty cool. That'd be a neat idea. So there's a good look at that portion of the roller coaster. Ooh, look at that. See that? Can you see that orange tubing right there? My guess would be that'd be another part of another roller coaster. I'm going to try to get out here once a week so we can see this go up. I don't know if you need to come out once a week for something like this, maybe once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, but I'll give it a shot here for a little bit. and we'll see what kind of construction is going on here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in. Right there, that's the 101. That big truck you just saw was going southbound. The cars are going northbound on the 101 right there. So the 101 edges the theme park. All right, Mad Troopers, I just got home. It's time to open up that ice cold, almost frozen Coke bottle, hopefully. I don't think I had it in there long enough. Cheers to you. Dr. Pepper's much better, but an ice cold bottle of Coke just hits the spot. All right, we are here to talk about the new Mattel Adventure Park opening up in Glendale, Arizona. It was supposed to open up in 2023, but that has been delayed till 2024. They haven't given us a specific timeline or which season they will be opening up in 2024. Usually the spring season would probably be optimal, being that the summer season is coming up. And it is advertised as a indoor-outdoor design to be able to comfortably cool their guests during the Arizona summers. And if you live in Arizona, that is a big plus. That yellow and blue roller coaster we saw, I'm not sure. It looks like it's going to be themed after Hot Wheels. They're advertising it as a double loop roller coaster, I believe. I'm going to have to go back and look. Go to the Mattel Adventure Park website for full information. And they also have a construction webcam on there, so you can get construction updates daily. But that roller coaster does look like it's going to be part of a Hot Wheels themed attraction. I'm not quite sure, but right underneath that is the Hot Wheels themed goat carts, which looks pretty cool on their website when you look at it, because the tracks look like the orange tracks that you buy for your Hot Wheels cars. They are also advertising a Barbie beach house with a 3rd floor terrace where you can go up and have some drinks, along with a mini golf course that is going to be themed towards their games like Uno, Pictionary, and Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It also looks like they're going to have designated themed party zones that you might be able to reserve for birthday parties or special occasions. What is very cool about this is their flagship location, the first one ever, so I am excited to go check it out. It does look like it's going to be geared more towards families with young children and maybe slightly older teenagers who want to go mini golfing, or if they're staying with their family in the hotel right there and stuff like that. As for older adults, a single theme park goer like me, maybe once or twice for the nostalgia, something like, I've never been to Legoland yet, and I love Legos, so I don't know. Maybe once I get to Legoland, I'll want to go every year or something, but this looks like the type of theme park where, maybe I'd go check it out once a year just for the nostalgia of, the Hot Wheels, or maybe depending on what type of shops and specialty shops, especially for Hot Wheels cars and stuff like that. Build your own Hot Wheels, you never know. Depending on what they offer, it might be a once a year type visit for adults like me, but definitely geared towards families with young children. Looks like there's also going to be a Thomas the Train and Friends treasure hunt. And one of the local news stations was reporting that there's going to be I think it's a battery operated Thomas the Train, a life-size version. I would hope that they would have a track that the kids can get on where Thomas the Train pulls the cars behind them. Just a little simple, man, that would be cool if they did it all the way around the park, right? On the perimeter of their park, a little Thomas the Train going around. That would be awesome to see, something like Disneyland does with their railroad system there. But there's going to be a life-size Thomas the Train in there. That is very cool. I also hear that there's going to be a life-size Castle Grayskull for all us He-Man fans. Now, I have to admit that my friend Steve was a bigger He-Man fan than I was, so he can tell you all the characters. I did enjoy the cartoons more than anything. I do like the new line of toys they have that I've seen at Walmart and Target and stuff like that. The retro collection of He-Man, looks like they stayed pretty close to the original design of the He-Man characters, so I thought that was pretty cool. But it does look like they're going to have a life-size Castle Grayskull, and on the inside of the building is going to be a laser tag arena. So that sounds like it might be pretty interesting. So I'm going to show you the part of the video right here. Go back and look in the distance there. You'll see that big hotel that they're building in the back right-hand corner of the lot. When we're looking at the lot entirely from our direction, we'd be looking west from 95th Avenue right there. That looks to be the VAI Resort. The front of it, I need to find a way I can park down there and walk around and check out the front of that hotel. It looks amazing. It does look like it might be a bit pricey to stay there, so I'm going to have to try to check it out when it opens up, maybe the first month, stay there for a weekend just to check out the hotel, the resort itself, and then maybe go into the theme park. I'd like to get to the theme park on opening day. That's a year away, so that's kind of pushing it, but we'll see what I can do. Maybe get a little lucky right there. I have a little more research to do. I've only read a couple articles online and then their website page there. I don't know if this is going to be, my guess is that if you're staying at the hotel, you'll have maybe a special entrance to the park with admission or something like that, because it looks like the VAI Resort is part of this whole resort package here. And I'm guessing that they have a separate entrance for the park itself, for daily visitors and stuff like that. They haven't mentioned anything about yearly passes, annual passes, or anything like that. They haven't mentioned anything about admission prices or anything like that. I will check the website daily and keep you informed as soon as something new comes up. But you can also go over to their website yourself and check it out. That construction camera is fun to play around with for a little while and give you construction updates. It says it'll be done in 2024. It looks like they've got a lot to do. I don't know if 2024 is going to be it, because you want that summer opening, and that's spring opening is less than a year away, and summer is just starting officially today. So happy Memorial Day to you all out there, and I'm going to turn it back over to myself walking out. Well, Mad Troopers, that'll do it for this episode and our construction update on the new Mattel theme park here in Glendale, Arizona. Thanks for watching. You are so much appreciated. Please click that subscribe button, trip over that like button. Have a great rest of your day and a better tomorrow, and remember, never stop tripping.